We're going to start in child's pose, so go ahead and come under your point. Today is going to be similar postures that we've done before, but I wanted to set the intention about that you are your own greatest teacher. And what I think it is to think of these postures that we're going to be doing as cues and clues. So they allow you to understand yourself in a deeper way. So let them clue you into what you need and how you're feeling. So rather than thinking of the posture as like what it looks like or where we're going with it or the full expression or where you're at with it, listen to what the posture offers to your body. Does it give you any clues about how you feel, how your body feels, what your body wants, what you need, where you're at? An example would be in a shoulder stretch and you notice that one shoulder is more flexible than another. That is a clue that you have an imbalance in your flexibility. It's a cue that you should pull back a bit and try to stretch in a balanced way. A cue to maybe work on one side a little bit more than the other. Does that make sense? So these postures will be clues to what you need and where you're at. We will make subtle changes that can have a huge effect. So very little changes physically can have big changes. And so understanding the subtlety that less can be more. We'll be doing standing postures, and I think that the standing postures are wonderful ways to do subtle movement and yet have profound change, because when we're doing the standing postures with the hammock, we are balancing, strengthening. We are at moments gaining flexibility, having to stay focused. You'll learn to hold and yet relax at the same time. Ignite and yet relax at the same time. When you're standing on one leg, you have to stay in balance. But at moments, we'll also want to allow release in certain muscles, in certain areas of the body. So these standing postures become very refined, and they force our body to work a lot. Stabilizer muscles will activate even without us thinking about it or trying. So as we fall into our breath right now through the nose, staying focused inward, as we move through the different postures, hearing the cues and letting them be clues to where you're at. As we're here in extended child's pose, taking a bow, posture, humility, very humble as you bow to yourself, to your practice. Deep inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. On your next inhale, bring the shoulders over your wrists, tuck your toes, exhale into a downward facing dog. Staying here for a couple moments. Breath continues through the nose. If you want to bend one knee at a time or have a gentle shift of your body weight, maybe side to side. Find that center, find that calm here in your downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, walk your feet in between your hands. Exhale, release into a forward fold. Soften here. Breath stays through the nose. We'll take a couple rounds of breath here. Neck is soft, shoulders are soft as we hang over. Speaking of an inversion, here we are in our inversion, forward fold. Go ahead and come into ragdoll, grabbing opposite elbows, neck soft. If you want to have a gentle sway side to side, go for it. Notice what it feels like. You reach to one side and another. Maybe even come up a little bit in your ragdoll, keeping the navel in, continuing to sway side to side. Maybe you feel it in your lower back. Maybe it's just in your hamstring. Come back to find your center. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine, focus down. Exhale, forward fold. Bend those knees, belly on the thighs, and inhale, slowly round and roll up to a stand. Drop that tailbone, reach the arms out wide, palms come together above you, and then exhale as the hands finish at the heart center. Flex the toes, activate the thighs, draw the kneecaps up, shoulders down, push between the palms, create some warmth and energy here, keep the toes flexed, thighs active, tailbone rooted down, navel in. Inhale deeply through the nose, and exhale, soften the toes. Soften the arms, palms forward. Inhale, shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, shoulders around, back and down. Good. Let's open it up and come into cross. Slowly find your way into chair. Hips are in the center. Feet are in front. Just allow yourself a little traction here. Have a little shake of the hips. Maybe just a little rock forward. Then reach those arms out wide. Push down on the thighs. Get a little bit more traction here. If you want to close the breath and focus on wherever you might have a little tension, go for it. Trying to release wherever you feel that tension. Don't be afraid to also take some weight off of the feet if you want to gently shift forward. Hips come up as you straighten up your legs. Open up the arms, flex the wrists, fingers, drawing the shoulder blades together. Lay back. Big opening. Just very subtle movements here. Keeping the shoulder blades pinched together. Just let the arms reach a little bit up together and then back down towards the thighs a little bit. A little bit up together, just back down. Very small movement. Like a little flat. And then arms to the hands down to the thighs. Reach up to the hammock. Hold exhale. Hold on tight, elbows forward, hips up gently. Inhale, pinch the shoulder blades together. Exhale, hold. Stay here for a couple rounds as you concentrate on pulling the shoulder blades together. All the way into the hands. Inhale, shoulder blades together even more. Exhale, come on down. Little wiggle of the fingers. Elbows forward. On your next exhale, hips up. Draw the ribs in, and then everyone look at the knees. Make sure that they're at the hip distance. Feet are underneath the knees, nice and parallel. Feel this in the upper hamstring, lower glute. Make sure that you're rooting down so you can feel that. Inhale, hips down, tail back, push on the hammock, draw your shoulders back. Exhale, hips up. Elbows forward. Last little drip of air out. And then inhale, hips back. Push on the hammock. Keep those ribs open. And then exhale, hips up, chin forward, root down. Every last drip of air. Inhale, hips back. Exhale, hips forward just a little bit here, just so our hips are up, not all the way up. Hold on, or push on the hammock. Right leg comes up, bend, turn out, so it crosses over for figure 4. Rock your hips forward just a little bit here. For some of you, this might just be a good stretch. If you want to deepen it, you can start to push down on the knee. You could even pull up on the foot, depending on where you're at here. Some of us with tight hips could just stay here, right? And then try to feel that right hip slowly relaxing. Let yourself gently rock forward and back. Feel the difference when you slowly rock forward and back that has on the stretch. On your next inhale, straighten your left leg. Draw the right knee up into the chest. Exhale, hold for wind removing. Another deep inhale. Draw the shoulders back. And exhale. Draw the hips down, bend the left knee, right foot comes down. Hold on tight, elbows forward, inhale, pull the shoulder blades together, exhale, hold, stay here all the way into the hands. Keep the ribs in while you draw the shoulder blades together. This is good for your posture. Inhale, pull up more, exhale, come on down. Wiggle those fingers, have a little rock. Left leg up, bend, cross, relax in that left hip. Again, if you want, you can increase this stretch, pushing down on the left, pulling up on the right, or just stay here. The arms are above the head here, so we're getting a lot of circulation pumping, so you might feel your arms feeling like they're gonna fall off. That's normal. It'll be good for our lymphatic system later. Now relax in that left hip and then feel the subtle changes as you slowly rock forward and back. Next inhale, straighten up that right leg, draw the left knee in. Exhale, hold. Inhale, shoulders can come back. And then exhale, drop the hips, bend that right knee, left foot comes down. Rock forward, rock back. Let's do a big lay back. Open up. Big arm circle. Hang out here for a moment. Roll those wrists around in one direction, then the other, and then play with flexing Arms for the hands down to the thighs. Reach on up to the hammock. Bend the knees, drop the hips. Rock forward, rock back. On your next inhale, pull yourself on up. Exhale when you get to the top. Take another deep inhale. And then an exhale. Feel all the blood rush back down. Drop your hands for a moment. Right. Reach up, bring the hammock around the front now. We go into standing posture. So one hand on each side. And let's bring the left foot in first. So we got to make sure that we're nice and square and also that we're at the right place. So everyone's standing position is going to be different, probably because the leg length. So if you feel like it's pulling you forward, you need to move forward. You want to make sure that you're in control here. Do you guys ever feel that? Where you're fighting against it? So with this, you don't want to fight against it. You want to be like you can lift it up and you don't need it. Hold on with your left hand at shoulder height. Inhale the right hand. Exhale, draw your left hip back and pike over with a flat spine. Sliding your left hand down the hammock as much as you feel comfortable. And then relaxing. Trying to keep the spine nice and long. So you're working the stability on that right leg. Making sure you don't hyperextend the right knee. Keeping the left hip pulled back. Lengthening the spine as you let the weight of the torso open up the left hamstring. So this is that subtlety where you have to release in the hamstring and yet hold on everywhere else so you don't fall over. Keep the shoulders away from your ears. Everyone point to your left foot now. And just let your weight shift forward just a little bit as much as you feel comfortable and then shift back. Keeping the left hip pulled back though. And just feel that subtle difference. It's actually forcing you to have to balance more, right? And now let's floint the left foot. Everyone come up just halfway. Flex the left foot. And then go back down as far as you feel comfortable. So trying to get the belly on the thigh. Lengthening the spine. Flexing the foot so the toes are reaching up towards the ceiling. And then now wherever you're at, take that right hand. Pull the toes back even more. Right elbow bent, shoulders still safe. Back and down. And then if you feel comfortable, just see what that feels like, shifting the weight gently forward. Just a little bit. Soften the left foot, release that right hand. Inhale, come on up just halfway. Both hands go onto the hammock. Push the hammock forward as you draw the left hip back. Pushing the hammock forward as you draw the left hip back. Keep trying to get the belly on the thigh. Inhale, come on up. Exhale to the top. Hold on with the right hand. Inhale the left hand up. Exhale the left hip back. Now pike over, head goes to the outside, to the left. Sliding your right hand down as much as you feel comfortable. Still long spine. It's not a huge diagonal, we're just trying to let the weight come over to the outside of the leg. So this subtle change, you're going to feel it more in the IT band, probably behind me, maybe sciatic nerve, just going to say hello. And maybe it's harder to balance. Take that left thumb, put it into the left hip crease. Pull the left hip back and push it down with your left thumb. Shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, come on up halfway. Flex the left foot. Exhale, come back down as much as you feel comfortable. Ooh, yeah. You should get warm here. Bend your right knee. Inhale, round, roll all the way up to a stand. Exhale when you get there. You okay? That right leg's a little tired, huh? Yeah? All right, holding on with the right hand still. Right knee is bent for stability. Now pull the left leg across. Right elbow out, shoulders back and down. Lower belly in, tailbone down. Let's have that foot flointed. Left thumb push down on your left hip. Keep it down while right elbow pulls across. Then inhale, look and reach to the left. Open palm, shoulders back and down, lower belly in. Soften the right knee for stability. Try to look to the left hand. Big inhale, twist. Exhale, unwind. Take an inhale and an exhale. Keep that right knee soft. Now flex your left foot. Pull it across. Left thumb. Push down on the hip. Some of you might not even need to reach and twist here. As you push down. Good. Now everyone look at your left toes. Are they reaching up to the sky, ceiling, not the sky? Well, there's the sky up there too. Good. Now, inhale, look and reach to the left. As much as you feel comfortable, but keeping your left hip down. Lower belly in. Now straighten your right leg. Stand away. Good. Now bend it. Inhale, twist. Exhale, unwind. All right. Hammock into the arch. For some attitude. Open up that hammock just a little bit. Inhale the hips back. Exhale, pike on over. Sliding the hands down the hammock as much as you feel comfortable. For those with open hips, this becomes a stability, but we can still do these subtle differences. Those with tight hips, find where it has tension and relax into it. Everyone, try not to hyperextend your standing leg. Now everyone, inhale, pull the hammock out wider as you draw your shoulder blades together, shoulders back. Pull the hammock out wider, and then slowly soften so the hammock comes back together. Inhale, pull out wider. Exhale, hold. Inhale, soften hands, come back together. Inhale, open wider. Exhale, hold. Inhale, hands come back together. Inhale, open up wider. Exhale, hold, and then shift your weight gently forward, just as much as you feel comfortable. Going as much as you feel comfortable. And slowly come on back to your standing leg. Inhale, round, roll on up. Exhale when you get there. Yeah? You okay? We did a lot of strengthening on that standing leg. You didn't even notice it. You're like, it's amazing to stabilize your muscles. So you don't have to tell them to work, they just like go for it. Yeah? You okay? All right, let's do it. Other leg. Right one's in now. Do you guys feel the subtle differences? Yeah. So I think that now that you guys are in this like level 2, right? You guys are advancing in your practice. Those subtle differences are important for me to teach you because I want you to know them. Because if you're in a class, if you're hiking over, you can know how to change if you need to or want to, right? Yeah? All right, hold on with your right hand. Everyone's nice and parallel. Yeah? Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, right hip back, pike on over. Nice, long, flat spine. Bring the right hand down the hammock as much as you feel comfortable. Both hands are nice and active. You want to keep the energy flowing throughout all the limbs. Don't forget about your foot, your hands, your neck, your ears, your breath. Everyone, big long inhale, lengthen your spine more. Exhale, keep it long, but the neck is soft. Have a little patience with your hamstring here, okay? Just gonna stay here for a couple more rounds of breath as we slowly deepen into this stretch. Good, so now everyone point the foot, the right foot. And then if you feel okay, slowly try to shift forward just a little bit. And you can shift back if you want, just feeling that subtle difference of what it feels like when you put more weight into that right leg. Pointing the right foot, keeping the right knee active. Protect it from hyperextending and also not hyperextending your standing leg. Shifting the weight back to your standing leg. Floint your right foot now. Enjoy this stretch. Everyone inhale, lengthen. Try and get the belly longer, maybe onto the knee now, right? And then if you feel comfortable, shift your weight forward. And then shift your weight back to your standing leg. Inhale, come on up halfway. Flex your right foot. Exhale, lengthen the spine. As you pike back over as much as you feel comfortable. It's more important to flex the foot than to go down. So if you have to come up, come on up. Keep drawing the right hip back. And then protecting that standing leg. You have to continue to root down through it so you don't sink into that left hip. Keep pushing down, rooting into that standing leg at the same time. Go ahead and gently shift forward if you want to. Shift your weight back to your standing leg. Inhale, round, roll on up. Relax that right foot now. One hand on each side, shoulder height. Push into the hammock as you draw your right hip back. So push into it and then draw your right hip back, kind of like you're trying to get some traction in the leg. If you need to, you can go lower and lower, depending on where you're at. When you get there, holding on with your left hand. Inhale the right hand up. Exhale the right hip back and now pike over. Now head goes to the outside. Just a little crossover. Sliding the left hand down the hammock as much as you feel comfortable. Long spine still. Everyone take your right thumb and push into the right hip. Pushing down and pulling back. Protect your standing leg right here. Our torso is going to the other side. Make sure not to hyperextend that left leg. Inhale, come on up halfway. Flex your right foot. Exhale, come on back down. Head on the outside. Shoulders stay back. Inhale, round, roll on up. Exhale when you get there. Bend that standing leg. Pull the left leg over to the right leg, over to the left. Left elbow out. We're gonna point that right foot first. Push down on the right hip. And then, keeping the hip down, look and reach to the right. Lower belly in, everyone, so your spine stays long. Pulling the right leg, cross to the left. Open hand, try to look in the right palm. Big belly breath here for this twist. Inhale, exhale, unwind. Deep inhale and exhale, soften that left knee, flex your right foot, pull it over to the left. Notice if just pulling it over to one side is a little different than another side, right? Pushing down with that right hip, keeping the left elbow out. Inhale, look and reach to the right. Keeping the right foot flexed as much as you can here. Straighten your standing leg. Bend your standing leg. Deep inhale and exhale, unwind. Whew. Straighten your standing leg. Let's bring the foot into attitude. Flexing your right foot. Open the hammock gently. Inhale the hips back. Exhale, hiking on over. Sliding the hands down the hammock as much as you feel comfortable. Find a nice stable place here first. Inhale, open the hammock as wide as you can. Shoulders back. Exhale, hold. Relaxing of the right hip. Inhale, hands come back together. Exhale, hold. Inhale, pull it out, wide. Exhale, hold. Inhale, come on back. Exhale. Inhale, nice and wide. Exhale, hold. And then stay in here a couple rounds of breath, but if you want to, you can try to shift your weight gently forward as far as you feel comfortable. Slowly shift your weight back to your standing leg. Inhale, round, roll on up. And exhale, release. Guys, want to sit down? Yeah? Yeah, let's come down. Oh, yes! Finally into place. All right. Left hand's in, right hand comes to the front. Come on to the right hip. Left foot comes in. Push off with your left hand and come on to the right knee. So let's get into a nice resting stretch here. Walking your hands back to the right knee as much as you feel comfortable. Draw your shoulders back, lift the heart. Make sure your knee is in front of the center. You don't want it too far back. Just take a couple moments, have a little bit of shifting. Again, just some subtle movements and see how that changes your stretch and what you need. So you can know how to make it a little deeper or less deep. All right, walk the hands forward, straighten up your left leg. We're gonna do the one leg plank series. We're gonna hold some of the postures for a little while, okay? So make sure that your left leg is nice and active, because that's gonna protect our lower back. So left leg is straight, left foot is pointed. Energy out the ball of the foot, hands directly underneath our shoulders, pointer finger forward. Inhale, right leg straight, prelim plank, exhale, hold. Staying here, we want to really refine this posture here. Pushing down the hands and then feel the spine long. And there's a little bit of a scoop right in the pelvis as we're trying to take away the arch of the lower spine The left leg is really straight and active, and that's actually, if it's nice and active, it takes some of the weight off of the hands. Ribs in. Inhale the right leg up to meet the left. Exhale, hold. So look at the ankles now. Are the ankles equal, even? Relax the neck. Squeezing the glutes and the inner thighs so there's no arch in the lower spine here. Look at the belly. Make sure it's not arching. Draw the navel in. And relax the neck. To transition, push off of the hands, then slowly lower that right foot down to the mat. Exhale, three-limb dog. Hips square, equal weight onto the hands. Keep that left leg nice and straight. Now from here, you're going to keep that left leg straight. Just drop your belly a little bit, like you're arching, and look up, drawing your shoulders back, trying to get the belly kind of on your thigh, kind of action. Hips up, like a downward dog. Good, and then relax the neck. Make sure they're square. Inhale, shoulders come over the wrists, navel in, three-limb plank. Exhale, hold. And inhale, hips up, three-limb dog. Exhale, hold. Good, another transition. Inhale, draw the navel in, shoulders go over the wrists to three-limb plank. Exhale, hold. Good. Inhale, hips up, push through the hands, three-limb dog. Exhale, hold. And again, inhale, rock the shoulders over the wrist. Exhale, hold. Navel in, navel in. Yep, inhale, three-limb dog. Exhale, hold. Inhale, three-limb plank. Exhale, hold. Inhale, right leg up to meet the left. Exhale, hold. Inhale, right knee into nose, hips up. Exhale, hold. Inhale, plank, one leg in, one leg out. Exhale, hold. Inhale, right knee into nose. Exhale, hold. Inhale, plank, one leg in, one leg out. Inhale, right knee into nose. Exhale, hold. Inhale, plank. Exhale, hold. One more time. Inhale, right knee into nose. Exhale, hold. Inhale, right knee down. Flex the back foot. Resting stretch at the back leg bend. Take a bow.
And no longer cold.
Yeah, good. Yeah. We'll be excited to go outside now. Roll those wrists around. And we're doing the subtle movement, right? Just for a moment, just watch while we're at this three-limb plank and we're moving into that three-limb dog and moving back here to the three-limb plank. Use the whole body. Push down on the leg and then draw the navel and round as you come here. So it's not a come here and then readjust. There's the adjustments in the movement, right? So your transitions are guiding the posture. So when you get to the posture, you're in the posture in a safe place already, okay? Yeah, that's kind of the reason why I was doing that. Okay, you ready? Oh, well, let's get a deeper stretch. Come on up to the hands. Ah, this should feel good. Quad, Annie. All right, our next plank series will be on the forearms. Bring those, yay. These are harder, right? When people first start, they feel like it's easier, but these are harder. Elbows underneath the shoulders. They are harder, right? You're just closer to the floor. Push off the hands, push off the elbows, draw the navel in, draw the hips up, bring your right foot in. Come meet us in plank, right here on the forearms. Everyone squeeze the glutes. So, take the arch out of the lower spine so you feel the belly button pulled in, right? The navel in. Legs are straight, energy out the feet. Inhale, hips up to tuck. Exhale, hold. Take the arch out of the lower spine. Keep the knees bent. Take the arch out of the lower spine. Yes, yes, that was it. I don't know what that was, but that was it. Yeah, you got it now. On your next inhale, straighten the legs, squeeze the inner thighs to plank. Good, exhale, hold. Inhale, come back to tuck. Now, as you go into plank, you're gonna start to squeeze your inner thighs and your glutes as fast as you can, not as fast as you can. We're gonna go slowly into it, but I want you to squeeze your butt as fast as you can, right? So, everyone, let's go back to tuck. Inhale, tuck, exhale, hold. Now, inhale, plank, squeeze glutes, squeeze, yes. Oh, that was beautiful, exhale, hold. I had to do it quickly while I stood, it was great. Holding here now, inhale, up dog, hips down, shoulders back, and then exhale, pike. Hips up, straighten your legs, straighten your legs. Now again, take the arch out of the lower spine. Drop this. Yup, 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 yup. Inhale, plank, exhale, hold. Inhale, hips up a little bit and take your left knee out. Exhale, good. Feel that at the end? I don't know how to explain that always. Good, and do you know what I mean by you're squeezing your butt as soon as you can, or you're even just the inner thighs, but you're straight and slow. Yeah, you guys felt that? It was like, yeah? All right, I felt it. I felt it on you. Good. Walk your hands up to the left knee, draw the shoulders back. That's a bummer with the one-leg plank series. You have to do both sides, right? Once you're strong, you have to get both feet in. It's so much easier too. Okay, little subtle movement so you can understand this. Like so. My right hip flexor is tighter because my right splits are better. So, so like this stretch will go into my lower back more because my quads and my hip flexors are tighter, right? So it's good for me to notice. It's like a reminder of like, oh yeah, I gotta keep working my hip flexors, right? So that's what I mean by these clues. Clue in on it. Like I know this, but it's good when I do this posture again. On my other side, is I get that cue again, like, oh yeah, okay, I need to stay here longer, right? All right, coming forward onto the hands, fingers wide. Right leg is straight, right foot is pointed, energized. Inhale, free limb plank. Exhale, hold, staying here. Right leg, feel that energy, pushing down through the hands, drawing the navel in, long spine, and a little scoop. Look at the belly if you need to. Make sure that the belly is in and we're not arching. straighten that right leg more. Inhale, that left leg up. Exhale, hold. Inhale your left foot down. Exhale, through dog. How does this feel?
So good.
Nice, nice, right? It becomes our rest and an inversion. Three-limb dog. So now, everyone just make sure you have equal weight onto your hands. All right, can you feel that? So you feel how this has more bend here. So push back here. So this shoulder drops over here. Notice that? Feel that? Yeah.
That's your clue of the day.
All right, now everyone square your hips. Push off of your hands, draw your navel in. Inhale, come to three-limb plank. Exhale, hold. Beautiful. Energy out that right leg. Inhale, three-limb dog. Exhale, hold. Inhale, belly and navel in as you slowly rock your shoulders over your wrist to three-limb plank. Exhale, hold. What is that? Your left heel is jetting back towards the mat though. Might not touch, but it's back. Good. Inhale, hips up, three-limb dog. Exhale, hold. Yeah. Sweet. Inhale, three-limb plank. Exhale, hold. Inhale, three-limb dog. Yep. Exhale, hold. There you go. Inhale, three-limb plank. Exhale, hold. Inhale, left leg up. To plank, one leg in, one leg out. Hold. Look at your ankles, make sure they're even. Soften the neck. Look at the belly, make sure it's in. Soften the neck, long legs, energy out the feet. Inhale, left knee into the nose. Exhale, hold. Inhale, plank, one leg in, one leg out. Exhale, hold. Inhale, hips up, left knee to nose. Exhale, hold. Push off with the hands, throw the navel in. Inhale, plank, one leg in, one leg out. Exhale, hold. Inhale, left knee to the nose. Push off those hands. Exhale, left knee down. Flex the back foot down the back leg. Beautiful. Walk your hands up to your left knee, draw the shoulders back, lift the heart. Find those subtle differences, if any. Good, shift forward, tuck your toes under. Exhale, downward facing dog. Walk your hands back to your feet. On your next exhale, release into the forward fold. Bend those knees and slowly round and roll on up. Exhale, the shoulders up, around, back, and down. Reach in front of you right away. Come into hip hang. Come on forward. Let's come directly to the elbows and just hang in here. Relax the neck. If you want to, you can start exhaling out the mouth to cool you down. Now everyone just straighten the legs, but the legs aren't going to come down to the mat. You might stay a little bit bent. Now kind of like you, kind of another variation of like ragdoll hanging over. Just completely just relax. So the weight of the feet are going to cause a little bit of traction. It's a bit of a counterbalance. Just relax. It's different versus here, right? There's now a traction. There's a deeper lengthening of the spine. Kind of feels like a ragdoll, right? Just relax. Just relax. Just relax. Yes. What? That was different relax. That's the relax I want. Sometimes I don't know how to explain it. Yes. If you feel comfortable, arms come out wide. You're going to wrap around your knees. Just relax. Still feel comfortable. Now your left hand's going to go the outside of your right foot. You're going to take just a little twist as you push off of your right thigh, your right hand. Left hand outside of the right foot. Push off of your right thigh and look towards your right shoulder. Big belly breath, inhale. Like try to stick out your belly, and then exhale, left to the center. Reaching over to the outside of the right leg. Push off with your left arm. Spine nice and long while you're twisting. Deep inhale, exhale on one. Elbows on the mat. A little swing, knees bent. Straighten the arms like a downward dog. Do a couple breaths here. Maybe a little rock in the knees side to side. Inhale, shoulders come over the wrists, toes come down, exhale, down dog. And then walk your feet to the center, hands to the center, bend both knees. And slowly round, roll. Shoulders up to the ears, around, back and down. Stay in here. Hopefully it's blissfulness or something's good. And let's make our way into Shavasana. It's a little different take on hip pain, where it's less active. And for those that have lower back pain or a slight curve naturally in their spine, sometimes that more ragdoll feeling helps give even more traction. And, oops, sorry, I was talking to you. I was just making sure you don't keep me leather. Once you're all there, then we all reach out long above you. Squeeze the glutes. Yes, and then slowly lower down. Feel your spine even longer now that you just did that. Let's do it one more time. Squeeze the glutes, lengthen up, and then slowly. Find that amazing place for your hands that allows you to feel relaxed. Going back to the breath. Feel each breath come in some vibration here. Subtle changes you might find that the breath offers.